MrBeast just hit 100 million subscribers. He is a viral video machine. But not only is he a YouTube genius, he's also a shrewd business tycoon. He has 17 different channels with a combined view count in the tens of billions. His own brand of chocolate sells a massive amount of merchandise and owns a successful international burger brand. So how much does this YouTube star actually make? Let's start out with the newest line, Feastables. MrBeast announced just a few months after launching that he had sold chocolate for $10 million. Extrapolated over the entire year, this business should be able to do at least $25 million in sales. Assuming they have the same profit margin as Hershey's at 17%, that means he'll make some $4,250,000 in profit. However, as a marketing stunt, he also gave away $1.4 million worth of free chocolate to his Twitter followers, so that number goes down to some $2.8 million. Merchandise is another big line of MrBeast. ShopMrBeast.com seems to get around 500,000 visitors per month. A normal e-commerce site converts 1 to 2% of their visitors to sales, but let's be honest, MrBeast seems like he is very good at converting, raising ridiculous sums of money to plant trees and clean the seas. So let's say he's on the high end, 3%. With an average order value of $40, he makes $600,000 a month from merch, for a total of $7 million a year. Moving on to MrBeast Burgers, it was a massive hit from the get-go, selling 1 million burgers the first quarter after it launched, having only 300 restaurants. Today, they have over 1,000 kitchens. Assuming a strictly linear growth of sales, they should now sell 1 million burgers a month. For an average order value of $10, MrBeast would have a total revenue of $120 million. Let's assume a very modest profit margin of 10% for these ghost kitchens. He profits $12 million. Finally, let's look at the business he's known the most for, YouTube. The 4 primary channels, MrBeast, Beast Reacts, MrBeast Gaming, and MrBeast on Espanol, have a total of 5.9 billion views so far this year. The main channel, MrBeast, has 2.5 compared to 3.4 billion last year, so it's been a rough year. Assuming the trend continues for the remainder, he gets 4.4 billion views for 2022. Beast Reacts has had 990 million compared to 420 last year. This should mean he will get 2 billion views on that channel this year. MrBeast Gaming got 1 versus 1.6 billion. Assuming the further decline keeps on, this channel gets 1.7 billion views. MrBeast on Espanol is a new channel, so there's no data from last year. However, it seems to be on track to do 250 million views a month for the rest of the year. This means the Spanish channel should get 2.6 billion views, which leaves us with a total view count of 10.9 billion views for 2022. Because of its absolute gargantuan size, the CPM is probably going to be in the middle of the average for all YouTube channels, $4 per 1,000 views, which means across all channels, MrBeast will make $46 million. He probably makes an additional 20 from sponsorships, so in total he makes $66 million from his YouTube videos. But famously, MrBeast doesn't make any money from his main channel, or at least running very thin profit margins, so the actual profit he makes there is probably tiny. All in all, everything added up, MrBeast should make $202 million in 2022. But in terms of profit, it's probably only like 10 to 20 million. It's likely a reasonable lower bound for how much this YouTube genius makes.